Hello. Um, my previous videos were a preface. Um, I've been thinking a lot, and I've reviewed my material. I've gotten feedback from others, and I've come to the conclusion that I should just put as much of my understanding of it as out there as possible, and then allow that to be analyzed by friends of mine, family maybe, if they find it, um, and to anybody else who is interested or would like to give feedback on my thoughts. And so I have just set up my capabilities to live stream, and so that'll be available soon. And so this is the announcement video to the live stream that's going to be happening. And so if you're watching this, I might be live right now, so go ahead and check for it. So my overall goal, the grand scheme of things, is to rid the world of all evil. Hard problem. Not impossible. It's not. And I'll prove it logically during the live stream. I don't have all my thoughts down, and I'll write some things down as well, and hopefully that'll allow me to portray my understanding of things a little bit better. As of right now, I'm going through a rough patch, and going through this helps. A rough patch is a rough patch. You just, you find yourself in it. It started, and you just have to recognize that you're in it. Pick a direction, preferably the shortest distance between you and the smooth patch, and then keep walking. But you need the knowledge to pick a direction. This is what I have learned. And if you can't do that yourself, asking for help is nice. Even if it's just a springboard for your own ideas. And even if all you do is listen. You can bounce your ideas off them just by listening, if you're a good enough listener. And that's a part of the live stream, is that it's going to have live feedback. You're going to be able to ask me questions, tell me things, give me orders, and whether I listen to any of it, take it in, that's on me. And I have to recognize that there are people out there who are willing to help, people out there who are willing to hurt. And so I just have to, and now that I know that, I am more powerful. And this will tie in to the live stream. I'll have all my thoughts down in the live stream, hopefully. And I'll have it organized in a good enough way so that it's not too much of a chore to pick through. I'm inexperienced in the matter, and there might be more live streams after that, so we'll see. But my goal is to end all evil. Hard problem, yeah? Very hard. Probably the hardest thing I can do, or I can think of. One of the hardest things. It's not impossible. I know it's not. We have the power, and if we don't, we'll find it. Sooner or later. Whether it's us or our children. And so I believe it's our best interest to get our thoughts down, as many thoughts as possible, in an organized and good way, so that they can understand that we played a part in the way the world is. And that hopefully we'll be able to prove in its entirety whole selves. And without a way to completely validate my body, my physical space, if there isn't a way for me to perfectly validate my body and completely understand everything inside it, nothing I do is my fault. There is fault and there is blame, but morally speaking, you cannot blame them. This is dangerous territory. This is moral territory. This is how people die. I know that. I went through suicidal thoughts, still going through them. Going through self-harming thoughts and actions. Trying my best. I'm trying my best. Hopefully, my best will become even better. And recognizing that limit puts me in a position to raise it even more. With great knowledge comes great power, and with great power comes great responsibility. And if I can portray this in a non-conceited way, I would, but I think I'm smart enough to be able to tackle some of these questions. However messed up I am, and how broken I am, I can at least recognize that I have the power to help, and so can you. Let's get through this. We can find the ultimate good and throw away the ultimate evil. It'll just take time. It'll just take time. And I'm starting now. Join me. Join me. Come to the live stream. I'll be there. I've been protesting out on the street. And if I could do that in a live streaming way, that'd be cool too. So that you can see all the people that laugh at me, that ridicule me, and all the people that come up and help me and tell me that I'm worth it. And that they're inspired just by a random guy alone with one. I have other signs other than this one. My favorite one is downstairs, but I can show it during the live stream. This video's going on a bit long, but that's okay. I'm willing to sacrifice some impatient viewers to get through to my more patient viewers. I'm already talking like I have viewers. Weird. Anyway, I know some of you care, and I know some of you care a whole lot, and so I'm just asking on that. If you think you have anything to contribute, if you have any thoughts on morality, on thoughts of good and evil, I'll be there. We can talk. I believe I have some very interesting thoughts as well. I've taken a long time, too much time to think about this, and it's time to start talking and thinking more. I kind of like thinking. It's kind of fun, so it doesn't bother me. I mean, some thoughts bother me, obviously. I was suicidal. But, there are some good ones in there, too. Let's get them out. Extract them. Treat me as a tool. Bounce your ideas off of me. Even if I don't have an answer, you'll hear something. Something different than what you've heard. Probably. I can't guarantee. Hopefully there's enough goodwill to be able to fight through this swamp of evil. We can do it. Just have to start. take the first step, which is defining. We need to define our words. We spend too much time bickering. Look at our law. It's all about words. And if you think your life isn't words, you're wrong. Somebody can perfectly describe your entire life using only words. If a good enough author comes along with a perfect enough understanding of your whole life, they can fully represent you in its entirety with words alone. So if you don't think words can help, you're wrong. Talking is words. Communication. See where I'm going with this? Communication is key. Done. So let's just start communicating. And we have to communicate in the right way, or else it's not going to work. It will not work. We have a lot of synonyms, antonyms, and things like that to get through. I'm not saying language itself was evil, but it can be better. Our language will improve, whether we like it or not. Let's begin. Oh, he's talking about a global language. Laughter. You will understand laughter from anybody who doesn't speak your language. You'll understand what they mean, at least in part. So, fast forward, and you can imagine Neuralink, two people connected to each other in Neuralink. Their minds are perfectly intertwined, and they can both see into each other's deepest, darkest depths. That would be the ultimate communication, right? Going through all of the worst of evils that you can do and I can do, and going through all of the best of goods that you can do and I can do. That's the true heart of communication, is morality. And so if you're not using your words with the fullest intent of being the highest moral person you can be, we are wrong. And I have been wrong for a long time, and so has most of the planet. We're just ignorant. Too stupid to recognize our stupidity. And I hate to make it sound like, oh, you're stupid. No. I'm saying we're stupid in that way. Like you can be stupid about anything, really. Like wearing high heels. Just won't come naturally to some people. You'll have to take the time to help them learn. I don't know a whole lot about high heels, but bad example. Anyway, you see where I was going. I might seem a little nonchalant about this. I might seem conceited, condescending. I have none of that as my intention. That's just how I can get that across. I can just say that. And without your 100% validation of my thoughts and my body, there's no way you can prove that. So I just have to say it. Like I'm not condescending, even though I can sound like it. Just by, calling people stupid and everything. And I don't mean harm by that. I just mean awareness. Like some things about some people are less than smart. But now that I recognize that, I have the power now to change it, don't I? So, we have to draw the line of morality. It's there. You can't tell me it's not. And it might seem like a line that's easy enough to cross, which it is. It can also be very, very hard for some people. And we are going to have to take care of them. And they are going to not go quietly. They are going to kick and scream the entire way until we sit them down and come to an understanding. Patience. "16-minute long. We'll grind it out a little bit longer. Feel free to spend the time in this video writing some comments. Even if you don't engage with me, there might be other people in the comments that you can engage with. We'll get there. We just need patience. I know that I'm smart in some ways and stupid in a lot of ways. Hopefully we can weed those out, because recognizing you have the problem means you have the power to change it. Doesn't it? And at least in some part it does. And where there's a little bit more knowledge, there's a little bit more power. You scared of power? Me too. Shouldn't be. They'll use it on you. You can't be scared to use it back. You can't. We have the Second Amendment for a reason. It goes beyond guns. It does. Oh, does that mean everyone should own a nuke? I don't know. It means everyone should, philosophically, have the ability to use a nuke. Because who can use a nuke? Other people. You trust them? Really? I don't. Not unless they literally and with 100% of validity prove that they are themselves and acting in good faith, and that I am myself and acting in good faith. Then I can trust you. Has any of our leaders done that? Name one. Comment. I mean it. I'll read it. And if you find one, I'll read it and I'll see it and I'll recognize that, okay, that one. And now that we recognize that, we have the power to change that, at least in part. You cannot be scared of another person having equal power to your own. You are evil if you think that. What do you teach your kid first? How to defend yourself. How to live. How to survive. How to make it in this world. Having a child is the single most important thing I can think of to do in this planet, in this world right now. How many people take it for granted? I can count. I won't name any names. We all know. In my highest moral conscience, this is what I have to do. I have to give all of you the tools to be able to improve yourselves to the point where nobody can beat you except for other people. You'll be on equal terms. And so what if everyone is on equal terms? What happens when we get there? What does money mean in that scenario? All of these questions are valid. I'm not trying to make you sound stupid, or me stupid. I'm just asking questions. Hopefully, with or without me, even, we can get to the bottom of this. Or the top. Both. Why not? This has been a load off of my chest. I've been thinking a long time. I've only been alive a short time, but it still feels right to say that. I wish all of you the best of luck. May goodness ring true in your heart. Forevermore. Thank you. And goodbye.